There we go. Good evening, YouTubers. Back out here at Sand Lake on the kayak. It is July 3rd, 2016. Time's probably about a little after 8 o'clock. Boat traffic went down a little bit on this lake. And I've got the flyer out with me. I'll go over here into one of the bays, I think, and see if I can catch me a small mess of fish. I had another video for you. My daughter and I went camping last weekend, and we kayaks out same style. I had little ones right in the back of each of our kayaks, and yeah, it was a cute little video. And they went swimming and did some other things off the kayaks, and got back and ended up at the actually, I can't even tell you what went wrong. I could not get my video to convert, and then next thing you know, I lost all video. So, and it's been way too long, and I'd like to keep you guys updated with what's going on. And get, get y'all out here kayaking. It is a blast. A lot of fun. I just put in the boat launch here at the lake. One guy commented on this was the way to go. Well, about the only way to go, he said. Kayak fishing. He goes, he does it all the time for his, and he's with a buddy on a boat. Well, I just got done rigging up my dive flag for this kayak, and hopefully Tuesday, just 2 days from now, my fiance and I will be diving into the waters out here. Got my dive flag set up, so I'll have this camera set up, and I'll have my GoPro, and we'll do a little dive. So it'll be her first dive of the year, and in a while, and it'll be my second dive of the year. I've already done one, and I made a mistake of not taking my GoPro with me and videotaping it. Right now, water's pretty calm. Boat traffic's not too bad. They had fireworks out here last night. They got canceled halfway through or partway through because of some safety factor with the rig that they have. So I saw people setting up, so they might be continuing these fireworks tonight. I am uncertain for sure what's going to happen. So I'm going to go find me a nice little cool little spot, and then I'm going to start casting this flyer out. That's why I brought with me tonight, the flyer out again. I've got about an hour's worth of light left. And we'll see what I can do in the meantime. Just stay tuned for me. I'm back. I've been casting a few minutes, and haven't gotten anything. There's a lot of boat traffic out here today, so they might be a little spooked. I forgot my sunglasses. Really good prepared fishermen today. Everybody's getting out here for the little sunset cruises. I've had a nibble, but that's about it. Nothing wants to take it. I should be putting on a popper here pretty soon. But like I said, there's a lot of traffic out here today. So we're going to practice up here real quick, and we're going to move on and see what we can do. I'm really excited to do a little diving in this kayak on Tuesday. So at least that's the plan. I hope nothing happens or changes our plans for that, because I'm looking forward to it. So I looked into Michigan's spearfishing laws, because I think I was thinking about getting a pole spear. You see divers with them. Let's turn the camera. There we go. There we go. Divers with them, and course, tropical waters. They're doing it in Michigan as well, or freshwater, I should say. Going in snorkeling and diving for fish. And I was hoping that I could use those pole spears for bluegill, since there's not a size limit on bluegill. And I could see not being able to use them for bass because you just gotta make sure the size of them. In Michigan, they gotta be 14 inches. But I was thinking panfish. Found a mess of panfish, you can probably go down there and get them. Well, apparently you cannot. So, spear fishing, bow fishing, crossbow fishing is mainly limited to carp, suckers, gar, and bullfins. So people call them dogfish. They're just a nasty fish. You can't do anything with them. You can't eat them. They're just a junk fish. They get quite large. So, granted, that'd be fun to do. I'd like to catch some fish to eat. Let's do some panfish, or there's walleye in this lake. Walleye. Of course, walleye have to be 15 inches to keep. So that you can tell underwater what the length is. So I still might do that if I decide, or if I dive down here and find out if we got a population of carp, which I probably doubt it in this lake. You never know. Bullfins, they're probably in this lake, but you don't catch a lot of bullfins. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, I'd like to do it catfish. We don't have a limit on catfish, I don't believe, or a size limit, or like bullhead, basically another form of catfish. Just got a rounded tail rather than a forked tail. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do there, though. It'll be a lot of fun, and maybe I'll take my GoPro underwater, because they're rated for like 190 feet, and we'll be able to film that, but who knows. So we're going to see if that happens in the future. I'd like to do it. I'm sure there's some of these sandbars, there's probably some nice little treasures to be found down there. I found one guy on YouTube that goes diving rivers and snorkeling as well. Rivers for treasures, he calls it. He does a lot of Civil War stuff, but he also does a lot of like people that float tube down the river or canoe down the river, and they turn around and they flip over and they lose their content, cell phones, knives, whatever, jewelry. And he just goes and finds them all. So I'm sure there's a fishing pole or two down here that could be had. Who knows, there might be a swing wheel down here from ice fishing. So, you never know. So, I'm going into a back bay. We used to fish this back in the day quite a bit. This is where the first time I saw the eagle, about 1996. Buddy and I were fishing. We weren't catching anything that day. We watched this bald eagle come down, swoop, and pull a bass out of the water. And could not believe it. It was insane. So, but I'm gonna. There's a few guys fishing back here. It's a little calmer down here, back here. I can see the lit bottom, so I'm gonna throw this fly out here and see what I can do. Someone's got a catamaran free for sale right now. Yeah, anybody looking for a free catamaran? There it is. Up there in the shore. I'm gonna cast in front of us, see if I can get a view of anything. So it's a little bit calmer out here. I am, cameras might be hard to tell, but I am I'm about 40 yards from shore. Yeah, good 40 yards. See if I can get something with this little fly. I would say that the bass might be feeding. Got my little 4-weight fly rod with me. This guy's over here jamming. Pretty good cast. We'll start short and work our way along. I don't want to get into his business here, so we're going to back it up a little bit. Boy, someone's looking for a free catamaran. That would be the I am not a sailor. Never sailed a day in my life. I got a pretty weak cast going on here. There we go. 25-foot cast right there. Nope, there we go. Of course you can't see me because I can't reach the camera real quick. And apparently I stopped you. So, and off with all that, we got off. Be playing around too much. Got myself a nice little fish. Let's see if we can get another one. And watch that. My line just jumped. And he was fish on. Jumping on here. Something might be chasing them. Popper out here. I probably have a little bluegill, a little bass, nothing big in there. Still a lot of boat traffic. I'm gonna back up over here a little bit. Get you some kayak, make sure you get a rod holder. Well worth the $9. Well worth the money for it. Yeah. I just had myself a fish right there. Pulling on the end of my rod. All that trolling. So, a little bit of a wind, so that's grabbing a hold of me here a little bit. So. We're going to aim the camera towards shore because that's where I'm going to be casting. Nice little cast. By this pad, but that's a big old long cast. I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna. A few feet short, but something needs something to be out there. You know, you heard me say before how stable this thing is. This kayak is. It's a stable piece of equipment here. Go cast. Yeah, maybe not. It's a short cast. But I am enjoying this thing. This is probably one of my better investments. Fish jumping will probably might fly, sending it up. And get drifting a little closer to these pads, so I'm trying to get it right in there. A few inches short. The line. Kind of a bad juju there. one off after it. Let's see, make sure I got clean fly. I snag myself a lead. There we go. Yeah, popper would be interesting. I need to at least watch it next time. I promise. I bring a fly rod out here. I'll bring a popper with me. This isn't more interesting. Something I need to get better at. But what's over here is where I caught that fish. Well, I had him on my line. How about that? Of course, this guy's been out here fishing quite a bit. Looks like he's hitting it pretty hard. He's got some buddies in the boat over here too. They're working the shoreline. There's some offering a different type of presentation. A little fly. We probably go around the corner. I'll give you guys a pause and then we'll go around the corner. See if we can get some. Now I don't want to be out here too late. I do not have any lights. That's another topic to bring up. Decide what I'm going to do for lights on this thing. Be it your little solar lights, or they make some little LED make some little LED 12-volt lights. Of course, you have to find a spot to put up the battery. Be the hard part of it. Find a spot to put up the battery. He's going to shoot a chipmunk. There he goes. Chipmunks run rampant up here. Yes, they do. Alright, folks. Now let's just go out here and give you a little tour. Ways fishing a little longer. Beds over here. They're probably good. I might not even put this video on here. Because really, it's not much to look at. Because I'm not catching any fish. Turn the video on to get the fish that, or the fish that I caught. And he got off as soon as I turned the video on. Story of my life. I'm not that far away from the boat launch, and I can safely make it back. Some weeds right up here. That works pretty well. Yeah, I might just toss up into this dock. If I was a fish, I'd be hanging out in these pads. So we'll see what happens. I just need to back up on it a little bit. Go. So the mount I made is no longer in my vest. And if my vest video would have worked out alright, you would have learned. Yeah, I would have learned that I made a mount. Fabricated up a mount. It was wasn't quite tight enough basically have a shaft and an old arrow, and I fabricated them out on top of that, and it was spinning every time I start paddling, so it became a huge pain in the butt. Since then, I've put this little piece of electrical tape on there to kind of keep that from spinning, and it seems to be working really well, so I can at least keep it stable. Spinning to the left for whatever reason is what it wanted to do every time. So, if you just saw the kayak tip, it's because I just flung the fly in my face, or just about put the fly in my face. So you see how sturdy this kayak is. I just ducked out of the way really quick. And I'm moving into the paths where I don't want to go just yet. A little breeze out here. Alright, give me a nice, real long cast out to this pontoons and dock. More line. If I was anything, I'd hang out there for a little bit. So we'll see. Oop. That was a bite. Right out of the water. We're gonna get this snapshot. Right at the end of that dock. One more time, the length of this dock. Nothing there. This birdhouse. Oop, dropped a bird. Vegetation stuck on my fly. Became a little natural popper. But top it off today is we had that big old bald eagles, or the beagles would fly by. Got a couple cranes or something like that flying by right now. They're way up there. You probably can see them in the distance. And now I'm casting along some lily pads. Gonna drift into them in a minute. Kayak, so I guess I can just paddle on out of it. Fly won't work in the pads. It's not a sinking fly. Nothing weedless. We're just going to continue here the water. Just looking for a little bass cruising by. Just picked me up a weed. Yeah, we're not going to get rid of that one. Definitely bass territory. I'm in the lily pads now. Definitely some bass territory in there. Yeah, you can see them catching. Right there. Bunch of weeds. It's getting a little late. I'm gonna at least work back to the dock. Kind of a last minute thing tonight. Got home, we're preparing for a party tomorrow, and I wanted to just get out here. You hear everybody on their boats, and you're across the lake, and they're all on their boats and partying and having a good time. And yeah, you kind of want to get out there too. I'm gonna hug right along the shore. I don't want to go zipping across this lake and have some drunk yahoo hit me. So I gotta hang tight close to the shore. They shouldn't be this close all the way, unless they're coming on in. I guess I'll sit back and enjoy the view. Probably not this view, huh? Oh well. At least you get to see I am a real person when I am here. Some machine out here just paddling away, and just your average guy out here just enjoying nature and having a good time. Pontoon to the right of me. Little camping. I've been working a bunch of overtime lately. Did a 16-hour day yesterday, and wanted me more for today, but I just couldn't do it. It comes to a point where you gotta have your weekends, your Fridays, you gotta enjoy something. You just can't work and not do anything. You live to work. I live for this right here. Getting out. Would I enjoy sharing it with other people? Yes. But right now it's just me. I don't know if you can see the little bugger, but I got a deer fly bugging me. I swear to God, I attract those stupid things from everywhere. Here I am, 50 yards from shore, no trees around, and I got a deer fly bothering me. They must have some sweet blood or something. Yeah, I better go into the shore some more. Got some oncoming traffic. Alright, enough of me, I guess. I'm gonna go look at the lake for a while. Nice boat out here. Yeah, so that's Tuesday. I'm going to warm up a little bit. We're having a party tomorrow. Our days off have to be Monday. 4th of July, so we're gonna have a little party tomorrow. And Tuesday, we plan on getting out here. I'll wait till it warms up. We're gonna go dive this lake, and that's another reason why I came out here today. I was kind of curious to see if it was turned up at all. There's a lot of boat traffic out here today, or this whole weekend, and I wanted to see how clear it was. But we're still clear. So, being my fiance's first time out in a while, we're probably only going to hit the 20-foot watermark area just to re-hone the skills and whatnot. This lake is 53 feet deep, the deepest spot. And we'll hit that some other time. Kind of like a sunny day, high noon, no one around. We'll go dive that, but I am really anxious to get some video. I have a little filter from my GoPro for basically for fresh water. Kind of makes everything look a little clearer, not so green. So it might be able to hopefully get some fish and get some clarity to it. So we're back for a moment. Nothing like video dying halfway through your whole little talk. Battery's dying. Did not realize it wasn't charged very much. So I'm calling it a day. Not much of a video. I'll probably still post it for something. Maybe someone will get a kick out of it. Hell, I don't know. Something.